What is going on, guys? Chris here, or Mighty Furtado, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys another Heroes of the Storm build guide. This time we're bringing it for Tychus, which is another ranged assassin for Heroes of the Storm. So before we actually start off with these skills and what talents we choose, I'm going to go over the abilities that he does have at the start, and then we'll continue on. So Overkill, mana cost is 75, cooldown is 15 seconds. Deals 360 damage to a target and 180 damage to nearby targets over 5 seconds. Can reactivate to select a new target. Can move and use abilities while channeling. His second grenade is Frag Grenade, or his second skill is Frag Grenade. The mana cost is 50. It does have an area of effect on it, and the cooldown is 10 seconds. Lava Grenade that deals 85 damage, knocking enemies away. And his next ability is Running Gun. Mana cost is 50, the cooldown is 8 seconds, and charge forward and instantly wind up the minigun. His trait is you attack much faster than other heroes, but must wind up your minigun briefly before attacking. Alright, so let's get into his traits that we do choose, but before we do that, we will get to level 20. So it's a little bit quicker. I should have done this at the start, but my apologies. So the build that we're going for Tychus is his grenade build. Now this is probably one of his best builds that are in the game. This is the only build I use, and a lot of people do use when they do play him. So the first ability that you do want to choose is Shredder Grenade. Increases Frag Grenade radius. Increases the explosion radius of Frag Grenade by 25%. The next ability that you do want to do is Melting Point. Frag Grenade does bonus damage to minions and structures. Frag Grenade deals an additional 1120 damage over 10 seconds to minions and structures. So this is really good at sieging enemy structures such as keeps, towers, and fountains and whatever else. So the next ability that you do want to choose is Quarterback. Increase the Frag Grenade range. Increases the range of Frag Grenade by 50%. So as you can see here, try to go over it if I don't want to move the camera down. As you can see the yellow line around it, I'll kind of move out here so you guys can see it a little bit better. The yellow line, that's how much you can do for now. But when we choose that, that's pretty much how much it increases by. It's a really big change. Alright, so the next one you do want to choose is Commander Odin. Call down an Odin to pilot. Call down an Odin to pilot, temporarily restoring you to full health. The Odin has increased damage and uses different abilities. Lasts 23 seconds. Now, this, in my opinion, is his best option, because if you're in a team with Abathur, and if you guys don't know what Abathur's ult is, basically he can choose a hero on the team and he can transform into one of them, and he's able to use all of their abilities, including their ults, and have their same HP. So let's say if you have an Abathur on your team and he chooses to ult Tychus. Basically, once you call down Commander Odin, the Abathur can also call down a Odin. So basically you have two Odins on the team, but if the Odins both die, then you have two Tychuses on the field. So this is a really good ult in my opinion. The other ult that you do have is the Dragon Laser Drill. Call down Laser Drill to attack nearby enemies, dealing 155 damage every second. Reactivate to assign a new target. It lasts 22 seconds total. It is an alright ult. It does do a lot of damage, but if the enemy team is smart, basically what they can do is take down the drill as their first priority before they actually go into a team fight. So obviously you want to grab Commander Odin. Now the next ability that you do want to choose, it's not a grenade ability, but it does kind of help. Lead Rain. It Overkill slows targets. So Overkill applies a stacking slow up to 20%. The next ability you do want to choose is Concussion Grenade. Increased Frag Grenade knockback. Increases the knockback of a frag grenade by 100%. And then the last one you do want to choose is the Big Red Button. Odin lasts longer and can fire nuclear missiles. Odin lasts 50% longer and gains a new ability, Nuclear Blast, which deals massive damage in an area. Obviously you can choose Bolt of Storm if you want, but that's up to you. Obviously you do want to get the second upgrade to your ult. So let's take a look at Odin or Tychus' stats before we actually get into the battle. I can show you his skills. So he does have 3,385 HP. His regen is 7. His mana is 690. His regen is 4.86 per second. It doesn't have any bonus ability power, no cooldown reduction. His attack range is 4.5. Attack damage is 96. And attacks per second is 0.67. Obviously no lifesteal, and siege damage is 96, but his move speed is 140 because I am on my horse. So what we'll do now is toggle the minions, and obviously we'll fight Arthas and use some of his skills in action right now. So we'll target Arthas, we'll knock him back like that, doing a lot of damage. Going like this. Sadly we won't be able to kill him because I'm the only one doing enough damage to him. But we did bring him down to about a quarter HP, but what we can do is knock him back and get ready to fire at him again and kill him. So that's Tychus' basic form. As you can see, his attack speed was 4, which is actually really fast. So next fight, what we will do is actually call down an Odin and see how much damage we can do. But the grenade does really help, as you can tell by there. You can see how much it pushes them backwards. If you do land a really good grenade, it can help you in team fights, and it's a win or lose situation depending. You need to have a good Tychus in your team, because if you have a Tychus in your team and what he does is basically this, he can push them back the other way and basically giving them a chance to escape the team fight, which is not really that good. So if you do play Tychus, or you do have a Tychus on your team, you obviously want them to land some good grenades. You can see here, you want to position them correctly so it pushes them towards you or your team, so you can actually kill them. And also you want to choose the correct target. You don't really want to push the tank into you. You kind of either want to go for the healer or the assassin, depending what the assassin is. It could be a Vala. Obviously you want to go for her first. So it really depends. So what we'll do now is we'll actually call down the Odin. I kind of want to kill Arthas first, because I kind of want Arthas to be at full HP. He's still not at full HP. So what we're going to do, obviously he's acting like a little pussy right now. So we'll just have to wait a little bit here. He's just going to keep going back because he knows I'm here. I'm not too sure if we can actually... Oh! There we go. Can we get him? Can we get him? Oh, you gotta shitting me. Oh my god. If I actually die. No. Good. Okay. So let's actually wait for him to come back to full HP, and then we'll call down my Odin. And you'll see how much damage I can actually do with him. Alright, so here's the Odin. Bada bing, bada boom. His first ability is Annihilate. Fire the Odin's cannons in a straight line, right there. And his next ability is Ragnarok Missile. Launches a missile at each enemy nearby and dealing 330 damage. Obviously I hit the structures, I did not want to do that. And then E is the Nuclear Blast. So we'll kind of keep him there. Boom, 700 damage right there. So this is actually really good as a somewhat of another tank in the game that you can choose. Not you can choose, but it's really good for sieging down turrets and stuff like that. So there goes our thing. We want to go here. I was going to say knock him back, but I guess we can always just do that. And basically that's how it is. So anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed the Tychus grenade build. In my opinion, is one of the best. It actually, the grenade, as you can see, 4 yellow things. That means we chose 4 skills for it. This build is actually really good for taking out enemies, especially assassins. If you place your grenade right, you can do a lot of damage to them. It's also really good at taking out structures, as you guys saw there. The damage I was doing to the structures was actually really good. So yeah, so hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you did enjoy it, just stay tuned for some more guides that I will be putting up shortly, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Anyways, take it easy, guys.